We are having a live Christian McCaffrey jersey giveaway right here on the channel. And also, we're going to talk about some of the rookies. I reviewed some film, the All-22, Malak Mustafa, Dominique Puni. Who else did I look at? Dee Winters, all right? Ronaldo Green. We talked about all that. We're going to talk about all that and more right here and what to look forward to going into the New Orleans Saints game. Let's go.
Intercepted. It is picked off by Eric Crocker over midfield. He'll run it all the way into the end zone. Touchdown.
Crock Talk TV podcast. Welcome to another live episode of the Eric Crocker Show. I am your host, former NFL and AFL defensive back, and of course, one half of the Locked On 49ers crew that come at you 5 days a week. This show is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Underdog Fantasy, go to underdogfantasy.com or go to Underdog Fantasy, the app. Use promo code Crocky if you haven't signed up already. They got all kind of cool little double deposits and 10% of this and that up to $1,000. Listen, get paid right now. Underdog Fantasy. I actually missed out on a slip yesterday. I did Underdog Fantasy. First of all, I'm an Underdog Fantasy junkie, so I'm doing WNBA, and I missed. Look, I can show you better than I could tell you. I can show you better than I could tell you. I'm gonna show y'all how I missed yesterday. There's two I missed on. All right, but this one in particular, are y'all able to see that? Look at that. I had the ladies, 5 players. Courtney Williams decided to hit two threes in the last 6 minutes of the game. I was good. On my way to win my $172. All right, put down $10. Where's the amount I put? I put down $10. I was on my way to winning my money, and Courtney Williams, she decided, nah, Crock, I'm finna spoil all this fun. You ain't finna get this bread. All right, but maybe you had better luck than me, so go to underdogfantasy.com right now or download the app. Use promo code Crocky. And you're going to need to go there and download it if you want in on this Christian McCaffrey autographed jersey. I'm sending it out to one lucky Underdog Fantasy user. All right, so you guys have some time. We're going to get to that in a little bit before I bring people on to the show. But if you didn't already see the link to do it, that ain't the right link right there. That ain't my Underdog Fantasy link. Scroll up to the top and you'll see the link to download Underdog Fantasy. Here, I'll put it back in the chat. Here we go. Got to download Underdog Fantasy, but to sign up. Here we go. All right. Man, I hope everybody's having a great, blessed day. Feeling good. I'm feeling good. It's Friday. I feel a little better. Probably, I saw RG3 got fired, and I think he handled it the right way. You want to talk about people feeling good, people feeling blessed. I've been having this conversation this morning with my wife about like entitlement. And it has to do with, one of our kids and like this food thing. And I got to talk to my daughter about it. But, like this sense of entitlement. And RG3 was let go by ESPN. And instead of being this guy that's mad at the earth, the world, just, fire breathing, upset, he thanked ESPN. He thanked the good people there, posted a clip of him at ESPN, had fun with it, posted a clip from Friday, the very first Friday, the original Friday, my OGs, I know y'all remember that, and posted a clip from Friday and was like, how you gonna get fired on your day off? I know y'all remember that part when Pops was on the toilet and he's spraying and he's taking a poop and Ice Cube comes in and tells him he got fired or whatever. But you want to talk about somebody that feels comfortable with where they are in life, and not just from a financial standpoint, but I'm assuming where he's headed. All right. And hopefully all of us could take something away from how he handled that. It wasn't like ill will. And even if he was maybe a little bummed, I think the way that he handled it, another door will open for him. And I hope that plenty of doors open for all of you. And speaking of doors opening, I wasn't going to start with this guy, but we are going to talk about him. Dominique Puni. I hope I'm saying his name wrong. I feel like I continue to say his name wrong, but Dominique Puni. This is a guy who played a lot of years. First of all, let's talk about just this rookie class in general. These guys are older. So I know the 49ers roster, you look at this team and it's like, okay, you got a ready-made team. Guys should be ready to go. Guys should be hitting the ground, running. We're competing for a Super Bowl. 49ers have the highest, if not the highest, second odds to win the Super Bowl. They definitely have the highest odds to win the NFC. So this is not the 2017 San Francisco 49ers that Kyle Shanahan took over. Massive roster rebuild. Having guys like Kendrick Bourne, an undrafted rookie receiver, make the squad. George Kittle. Hey, George Kittle, you know what? We don't know exactly what we're going to get from you, but we really like you, so we're going to trade Vance McDonald to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah, 49ers, Pittsburgh Steelers trade. All right. But Vance McDonald, I think they got decent little draft capital back from that. But we're going to trade Vance McDonald to the Pittsburgh Steelers. We are going to play a young guy by the name of Trent Taylor. He's going to have 40-plus catches, right? There were a lot of opportunities for younger guys. This roster is not quite the same. And when I look at this rookie class, though, you didn't draft a bunch of 20, 21-year-old kids, right? Remember, Trey Lance getting drafted 20 years old. They drafted older guys. And when you draft older guys, in my opinion, these are guys, because of the college experience they had, where they were there for 4 years, 5 years, and sometimes 6 years, they should be ready to go. To some extent, there will always be that transition from college to pro. The college game, and I remember this, right? You guys got to remember, man. I went to I was not a highly sought after high school prospect. And I say that, and it doesn't even really zero in on exactly what I'm saying. When I say highly, like, nobody wanted me outside of some junior colleges that saw me at some 7-on-7 camps and was like, hey man, you ever thought about coming to Los Angeles? You come here, we'll let you play both ways. LA Valley College, they wanted me so bad. They were like, hey, well, you come here, you'll start both ways. They were telling their kids, hey, go get that kid from Stockton, California. Tell him to come here so he can play both ways. Like, they really wanted me. And I ended up staying home, Stockton, going to Delta College. And, I went to junior college route. Then I went to Modesto Junior College. I went to Division II route. So I didn't, and then I went to the Arena League. I didn't have like this great understanding of like the NFL and really playing at that speed. But you do hear a lot of times that people are saying the game is faster at the NFL level. And I think a lot of people think that the game is faster at the NFL level because, it's just the people are faster. And it's like, nah, that's not what it is. Matter of fact, you have a lot of older dudes that slow down. Like, the guys that play a long time, they've slowed down, but they're still able to play at a high level. Why? It's up here. It's up here. So one of the biggest things, the biggest transitions to the NFL is the speed of the game. Everything happens so much faster. Everything happens so much quicker at the snap of the finger, right? And as a player on both sides, you have to diagnose and be able to adjust to things happening very quickly. The cool thing is it doesn't just stop in football. I'm able to kind of see it in my day-to-day life. I'm able to like process things extremely quickly with just what I'm seeing because I'm so used to diagnosing things playing at the professional level. Like, obviously I played years in the Arena League, had spent some time in the NFL, but because of that, it's almost like spidey senses, right? Well, these guys that have been there for a long time, like, that is the only transition. Some guys, it's still learning, proper technique, certain things, right? Not a whole lot of experience. I wish more guys stayed in college for basketball, right? They're leaving after their freshman year. They're not ready to play pro ball in the NBA. We see so many guys flame out. At the NFL level, though, you've been in college 5-6 years. You know how to prepare. You done seen everything. Now it's just catching on to the speed of the game. So I think that's what we're seeing now with some of these guys. You want them to continue to grow and be stronger. I saw a clip of Fred Warner talking about Dominique Puni. He's like, man, I'm like 77. Man, he moves good. He's pretty strong, but, he's only going to get stronger, and it's like, yeah, these guys are older prospects, and the 49ers invested in a lot of those guys. You got to come in and you got to be ready. That's my thing with even like Ricky Pearsall. And I have a list of guys that I'm excited to watch heading in. It's really guys that I wanted to talk about what I saw from the last game and then what they do moving forward. But Ricky Pearsall is an older rookie. A la Deebo Samuel. Deebo Samuel was an older rookie. Ricky Pearsall, older rookie. You got to kind of come in and be ready to play, bro. To contribute. And even Deebo Samuel when he came in as a rookie, he still had to find his way, had to find his footing. You guys remember when the 49ers drafted Deebo Samuel, they went into that season with Marquise Goodwin, Deebo Samuel, uh, Kendrick Bourne, Trent Taylor, like that. Those were their receivers. And halfway through the year, or almost halfway through, they're like, okay, we need to make a change. Let's get Emmanuel Sanders in here. Let's get some veteran presence. But Deebo, even though he wasn't 100% ready to just take over as the lead receiver for the Niners, he was still very productive. Like he still had, I mean, you guys can look up his stats. If I had to guess, 800 receiving yards, another 100 and something rushing yards, right? Like close to 1,000 all-purpose yards. Like this was the guy that was still figuring out a way to be productive. If you got that kind of production out of Ricky Pearsall, that would be an excellent year. And that's the type of year I'm expecting out of guys that come in that are 24, 25 years old. The 49ers have the oldest roster in the NFL. The average age of 27 years old. And that's a big part of it, I think, is because even the rookies are old. Most rookies, if we're talking about blue chippers, all right, blue chippers are being drafted at 20, 21 years old, going on 22, maybe sometimes, but a lot of them going on 21, right? The 49ers, all their guys they drafted were 24 and up. So there's a huge gap there. Like because of the amount of guys that they're drafting that are older, this is a consistent basis. It makes your roster a little bit older as well, on top of having older guys. But everybody has older guys. Everybody has a Trent Williams on their team that's 35, 36 years old, right? But the 49ers just don't have an influx of a ton of young guys. So when I look at these guys and I'm watching the film on guys like Dominique Puni, of course Dominique Puni came in. It was kind of ready to go, right? Of course Dominique Puni was a guy. And I say of course, that is the expectation for a guy that has as much college experience as he had, going to 2 different colleges, being able to do his thing in Kansas. But should we be surprised that he's played as well when he is a 24-year-old rookie? But I think it is exciting to see that he's done so well. And there's still areas of improvement. It's really cool what I try to do. I tried to do yesterday, and a lot of times I'll watch every play of these guys, right? But sometimes what I like to do is watch random plays. Let me skip forward. Let me see this play. How's this guy do? Okay, good job, Dominique Puni. Like, man, threw the guy to the ground, got on top of him. All right, let me skip forward a few plays. Let me see where Dominique Puni. How's Dominique Puni look? Oh, okay, well, the guy off, got to the next guy, got to the second level. Cool. It's so cool to see that more times than not, this isn't a guy that looks like that's getting off balance, that's getting pushed around, that's getting bullied, that can't move well. He does those things well. Now, even with me doing random, there were some hiccups. There was a time where I saw he couldn't quite get across the formation to get to this block, and the guy was able to make a tackle. Those are the things where, from a movement skill standpoint, is that just the NFL level where those guys, they get paid too, they're good too, and he's going to miss some of those blocks? Or is it, hey, Dominique Puni, we could coach you up and teach you to do this a little bit better, and this will allow you to get to that, right? And those are the things that he's going to understand within himself, how to continue to improve, to get better at this level, to be the long-term guard that the 49ers need. But I do agree with some of my guys in the chat. JM6.7, this Puni is a dog. He is. And I think out of all the guys, I'm most excited by what we've gotten out of him. But it definitely has been really cool to watch Dominique Puni and see a guy at a position where the 49ers, especially the fan base, drastically wanted to improve. And I always said it, Kyle Shanahan would love to improve on the offensive line. He would love to, but it's got to be the right guys. I think with Dominique Puni, it seems like he's the right guy. It seems like he's the right guy. So I said that we're going to talk about the 49ers Saints game preview, but a lot of my preview on that is watching the rookies and some of the second-year guys and seeing what they do moving forward. So Dominique Puni, does he have another, what I felt like, good performance? I don't care about the PFF. Here's the tough thing with PFF. When somebody has a great PFF grade, it's like, well, PFF had them great at this, must be doing good. Then when they don't have a great PFF grade and it maybe doesn't quite agree with what you saw, PFF, who cares about PFF anyways? I don't want to be that guy, but I will say that for a lot of these guys that are learning, they might have some poor grades because of certain things that they can really improve on from one game to the next. So I don't want to put too much stock into the PFF grade of Dominique Puni, but I would like to see on the things that they graded him lower on, does he improve on those things heading into the second preseason game? That's what I want to look for. Appreciate everybody tuned in right now. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna get into the chat just a little bit. We got 49 Gang 916. He says he will be at least a Pro Bowler this season, but hope he can make All Pro if he gets 5+ interceptions. Who we talking about? We talking about Malik Mustafa. We talking about Diamador Lenore. Can I see Demo a dog? Here we go. Off topic. Okay, so we are talking about Demo. Off topic, but Demo is 24 and about to have a breakout year. See, that's the age, right? Been in the league for what's this? His third year, fourth year. This is his fourth year, contract year, and he's 24 years old, probably going on 25. That's a good developing guy, right? By the time he turns 25, we're talking about a player who is going to be damn near preparing for his fifth year in a new contract. Where Ricky Pearsall, rookie, he's going to be 25 as a rookie. And right now, it seems like people are trying to temper their expectations for him. Very interesting. If you haven't already, go ahead and download Underdog Fantasy or go to underdogfantasy.com. As I said before, we got a jersey giveaway. Christian McCaffrey is upside down. And here we go. Right side up. Autographed Christian McCaffrey jersey. So we'll be giving that away. You just have to have an Underdog Fantasy username. Whether you use promo code Crocky or not. All right. Did I see Coach Desi in the chat? I did see Coach Desi. She said Sam Ponder going too. I didn't know that they let Sam Ponder go. So if some of you don't know, Samantha Ponder is the wife of Christian Ponder, former first-round receiver drafted by the Minnesota Vikings. His wife has done well at ESPN. She's one of the she's been on NFL Live and those type of shows. And dang, they let her go. That's tough. That is tough. Hey, but speaking of Coach Desi, you still in here? Because don't think I don't still have this. Shout out to Coach Desi. She got me this great book, Feel the Play. Let's go. This is Coach Desi right here. Coach Desi got this for me, sent it to me when I was still in Arkansas. I appreciate you, Coach Desi. And we got to get back to our Wednesdays. Wednesdays with Coach Desi on here. And shoot, maybe we start next week. Maybe we start a week after that. But we're going to get back to that. We're going to get back to that with Coach Desi on here. I love having her on. All right. Dylan in the chat says, what about an Eric Crocker jersey? I don't know. I got the jerseys right here. I got some Eric Crocker jerseys here. Hold on, let's see. All right, we got we got an Eric Crocker jersey behind us right there. All right. We got another one from Arena Championship season. All right, another one right here. Also got a ring. Boom, bing, bling, blow. All right. We got an Eric Crocker San Antonio Talents jersey. All right. Yeah. Okay. We got some Eric Crocker college jerseys. All right. Hey man, we got some jerseys over here, man. We got some jerseys. I know. It's like, Croc, why the hell your jersey's just on the ground? Listen, I don't know, man. I'm gonna fix that. Croc, and we're about to get back into some of these rookies, but Croc, you're gonna be playing Grant at Grant. Hell yeah, we out there. Hey, my dog 49er Gang 916, he know what's happening. All right, hey, we've been watching film, we've been dialing in, we've been zeroing in on what. Here's the cool thing about my coaching staff, man. But hey, they got it over there too. They got it over there too at Grant High School. They got Diddy over there. Hot calls him Diddy. Saquon Thompson played at Cal Berkeley, was drafted by the Denver Broncos. I believe his career was cut short due to injury, but Saquon Thompson, he can play. Anyways, he's leading things over there at Grant. He's also was a Cal Berkeley guy. We got Lavelle Hawkins and Desmond Bishop on my side, right? Both Cal Berkeley guys. So on top of this being, South Stockton versus North Sac, right? And we have the same type of kids. Y'all got them gritty kids over there. We got gritty kids over. You know what I'm saying? That we got. Love our squad. But these coaches, they want to win. They want to beat each other as much as anybody. You know what I'm saying? So they got their little rivalry going on. So hey, y'all, if y'all in the 916 area, you know what I'm saying? Y'all in 209 stock, wherever y'all at, man, come to the game, man. Come to the game. Maybe I'll give a jersey away to somebody that comes to the game. Maybe we'll do that. All right. So that's next Friday, 7 p.m. Sac Grant versus Stockton's Edison is going down. We are excited about that. And Grant, they got some dogs. But guess what? We got some dogs too. We got some dogs too. You know what I'm saying? We got dudes with offers too. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we ready, baby. We ready. All right, here we go. Back to 49ers. Where's my all right, here we go. Back to the 49ers. Because y'all didn't come here to listen to me talk about Edison versus Grant. But I am really excited about that. I'm really excited about that. Dee Winters. Dee Winters had a very interesting game. And there's a clear area I feel like he needs to improve. And when we're talking about potentially playing next to Fred Warner, there's one. Fred Warner is an all pro. Come on, all pro Fred. There is something that sticks out right away that I think he can definitely improve on. But first, let's talk about some of the things I think he does extremely well. Off bat, you watch this guy. He is relentless in the run game. And this does not mean that there's not times where he gets walled off or guys get to him at the second level. That happens to Fred as well, especially when you have some of these penetrating backers. But to see how quick that guy gets in there and is able to slice in there and how to maneuver to get to the ball. Just this relentless. I have this kid I coach right now, especially I'm so excited about Dez Boogie. Dez is a freshman. Like, dude was just playing Pop Warner a year ago, and he's starting for me at my nickel spot. And to watch, I wish I could put some of his film on right now, but to watch, in practice and different things we've done, how he figures out a way to get to the ball carrier as a run fit nickel, right? And I'm watching Dee Winters. Did I say Dee Milliner? Dee Winters. I'm watching Dee Winters, and I see that same relentlessness to get to the ball. He's fast, he's quick, he's agile, and he's explosive downhill. And I think he does that as good as anybody on the 49ers. Like, that is his superpower, clearly. But for a guy that runs as well as he does, you also, and we know what type of league this is. Definitely, it's a passing league. Got to see him improve and have more of a feel in space. All right. I watch him. Now, the 49ers, they do a lot of spot dropping. So when you're running zone coverages, people do it different ways. So depending on the coverage. So, and again, Desmond Bishop, he's my defensive coordinator at our high school at Edison. He also coaches the linebackers. He played 9 years in the NFL at linebacker. All right. Won a Super Bowl with Green Bay. But there's certain things where Dez is like, all right, in this coverage, you can key the quarterback. A lot of times it's cover 3, you key the quarterback, clue him, he'll take you to the ball or to where he's throwing it. But in quarters, he likes you to read guys. I like you to read guys regardless. All right. So let's get into Coach Crocky mode real quick. I like to do something. I like to have my guys do something called get your act right. Now, act isn't ACT. All right. It's AAKT. Get your act right. So it's assignment, alignment, key, technique. All right. So what's my assignment? What's my alignment going to be? You can mess around with your alignment, but understand what your alignment you're going to get to. All right. What am I keying? And what technique am I going to use to, put it all together? All right. Are you going to do a press bail? Are you going to read them down? Are you going to half man run? Are we going to use, hard press technique? Are we going to do soft press? Right? Are we going to feather? Are we going to inch? What are we going to do to execute? Right. So what technique? So assignment, alignment, keys, technique. Got to get your act right. And I'm really big on the key part of that. Right. I feel like at all times, keying your guy will take you to the ball. But some people like to hone in more on spot dropping and keying the quarterback to bring you to the ball. And I think in some coverages that works very well. In other coverages, you may be a little bit late. And I watched D Winters. I keep wanting to call him D Miller. All right. I played with on the New York Jets. But D Winters, I'm watching D Winters and I'm watching them spot drop. And there was one play. It was early in the game. Gosh, I still got the film pulled up. Should I just go to it? Because it might have been on their first drive. And you guys would get a very good. I'm gonna try to find it. Hold on, y'all. Let's see if I can find it. All right, but essentially, if he were keying a guy coming into his zone, he would have seen it right away and then been able to react, and the guy wouldn't have been able to catch the ball and then ultimately end up getting the first down. All right. So that was something that happened. I'm gonna try to see if I can find it real quick because I want to say it was one of their first third downs that they had. All right, let's see. 49ers had a long first drive. Look, I got to get this to y'all. I didn't want to do it. And I should have had it. It's something I should have had ready to go. Oh, definitely not on the first drive because they went all the way down. So it's got to be on their second drive. They had a long kickoff return. Everybody's still trying to get situated with this whole, kicking unit, exactly how everybody's going to do it, how they're going to defend it, and all that good stuff. All right, here we go. It should be coming up. Oh, here it goes. Cool. Woo, found it. That was quick. All right. I'm going to show you guys this from two different angles. All right, let's share the screen. I wasn't really trying to do a whole, film study, but here we go. We're going to get it anyways. All right. Can y'all see this? Yes, y'all can. Can I kick it? Yes, I can. All right, so we got D Winters right here. And it's very clear to me right away that D Winters is getting into a spot drop, right? Now, let's go back. Let's watch him. Where is his eyes? Let's clue his eyes. We're going to look at the end zone view too, and you'll get an even better view of this. All right, but where's his eyes right now? He's dropping back, right? Boom, dropping back. Eyes here. Where's the quarterback? Look this way. So now he's using the quarterback to take him to wherever he's throwing it, right? So now, because he's using the quarterback to look this way, now you got this running back running what? A Texas route, whatever you want to call it. He doesn't see it. A guy that's running right to his zone. Now, they didn't get a first down, but let's look at the back view on this, right? Let's see him. Right here. D Winters. All right. Where's his eyes? Quarterback. He's using the quarterback. Quarterback looks left. He goes left. Never sees the running back, right? So when I talk about my keys and everything, right, I'm really big on like who is a threat to my area. So I teach my guys, let's look at anybody that is potentially a threat to your zone. Potentially a threat. So if I'm a hook curl player here, right? If I'm kind of playing here, I'm more of a hook curl player. Who's a potential threat? Not this guy running away. Not maybe this guy if he comes inside. So I may key him, look at him, and potentially the running back who runs right to the vacated area where I was. Now, again, if they are being taught this, all right, if they're being taught this, I don't knock him. All right, if they're being taught this, I don't knock him. If they're a linebacker coach, I know the linebacker coach's name. My dog Lavelle loves him. Where did Lavelle play with? Lavelle played with the 49ers linebacker coach somewhere. Anyways, if they're being taught that, right? Spot drop to an area, read the quarterback's eyes. He's going to take it to the ball, go in that direction. Then cool. But I like reading keys. All right. So if I'm dropping back, active eyes. I tell my guys, active eyes. Look who's potentially coming into your area. Go ahead and move towards that guy as you get your eyes back to the quarterback, and then that's how you'll make your plays. That's how I teach it, but everybody teaches it a different way. All right. And that was just when we talk about coverage and having a feel, and D Winters where he can get better. Like that's one of those things. But shoot, I should show y'all because there was another play. So I don't want to just show it all bad. Where's that run play? Man, there was a play where it's like, woo, D Winters, let's go. He's firing in there. Right here. Right. So I can't show the bad without showing the good. Look at this guy. Hold on, man. He looking like Navarro Bowman in his prime. Here we go, right here. Listen, I know on here I don't get too up or down, or you know what I'm saying. I don't get too like, you feel me. I ain't like super fan, like, I ain't all that. I'm not. I ain't gonna glaze these dudes like that, but there's certain things when it comes to football, because again, I was like, man, I need my guy to do this. There was something else he did on a screenplay where it's like, man, I wish my guys reacted this way. I need to show this to my kids. Things that my guy Tim McDonald, you guys know Tim McDonald. Tim McDonald, he was defensive back coach when I was with the New York Jets. And Tim McDonald, he would see like a safety do something. He'd be like, ooh, that gave me a hard on. And I used to be thinking like, coach, that's hella weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's hella weird. Gave you a hard on, like use some different words. But when I see plays like this, I get it. I get it. And as a player, I didn't quite understand it. As a coach, hey, I ain't gonna say it, but hey, all right. So here we go. Flying in there, beating the pulling. You got the pulling player. I'm gonna get in there and shoot before you have a chance to get. Come on, man. Come on. Come here. Come on. Not just disrupt the play, right? Because I would have gave him an A. I would have gave him an A for disrupting the play. He didn't just disrupt the play. He made the play. And these are the things, man. Again, elite athlete at the linebacker position. I talk to my kids and I'm like, yo, I don't give a and I talk to them just like this. I don't give a fuck. Make the fucking play. Make the play. I don't care if this guy tried to play. I don't care about it. Get him the fuck out the way. Make the fucking play. Make the play. This is making the play. This is making the play. Come here. Come on. Woo. All right, now, I want to say they drove down the field. All right. I want to say they drove down the field. And there was a screenplay. And we talk about making the play. Here it goes, right here. All right. So there's two things. I actually posted this to Twitter, but we're going to look at the effort from 53 and the effort from 90, Givens. And this is why Givens, if anybody wanted to know why Givens continues to make it on the 49ers, why Givens continues to be around, this is why. Watch Givens. Come in. Oh, why are they letting me in free? Oh, because it's a screen. Retrace. Hustle. Get there. Come on, man. Retrace. Get there. Let's go. Oh, come on. Retrace. Effort. Get there. All right, now, I also talked about Winters' effort on this play. All right. Takes his read, steps back. Once he said, oh, it's a screen. Let me get down. Oh, you want to try to block me? Watch him. Watch him right here. Watch him right here. Psych, let me get in on this tackle too. Come on, man. He going to be all right. He going to be all right. He going to be all right. Dee Winters going to be all right. Yes, sir. Dee Winters going to be all right. What happened here? Let's see. Oh, false start. What's the next play? Oh, we back over here now. We over here now. All right. Now, these are things. All right, listen. Hey, I didn't come here to do a whole film study. Okay, I ain't come here to do a film study. I'm about to cut it off after this. But these things right here, right? I'm gonna show y'all what I would be telling my guy. All right, we want to take our read steps. All right, so I'm watching Jair Brown here. I need to take my read steps. So he takes his read steps. Once I diagnose it's run, I have to get to the line of scrimmage. I have to get there now, right? I have to get there now. So that like once read steps, you guys see his little he's doing what we call kind of a scooch, right? Read step, trigger. And he was just a little late. When I talked about things happening fast at the NFL level, this is what I mean. right? Like how fast he has to diagnose that this is a run, trigger, and be in a position to shut this down, right? And he made a hell of a play earlier. There was a play he made earlier. Maybe I'll rewind back to the. There was a hell of a play that he made earlier. But right here, trigger. I got a trigger. I need him already here at that line of scrimmage. Once he diagnoses a run here, let me wall that off. But instead, he comes down. It ends up being a bad angle, and then that happens. There was another play that he did make though. Let's see, because again, I don't want to be a guy that just shows bad plays. Let's show some good stuff as well. It might have been on the first drive. On their first drive. All right, so let's see. Is it gonna be here? No. This Robinson dude, he's kind of nice too. Where's that play at? Where's that play at? Is it here? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's go. Woo! Come on, man. Watch my guy. Watch my guy right here. Okay. Hey, listen. I'll show you a boo boo, but I'm gonna show you a good play too. Come here. Ha. Trigger. Let's go. Come here. Look. Trigger. Now he triggered there. Look. Where's the read step? Man, I don't even need no read step. Let's go. Trigger. Let me slice in there. Come here, man. They got numbers too. You guys got it. Okay, so they got numbers. They have 4 on 4 with the running back. So they got numbers, right? They got 5 players against R4. And he sliced in there and made that tackle. Yeah. Yeah. All right, that's enough film study. That's enough film study. That's enough film study. But yeah. There's certain things, and I'm really big on what can you improve? What can't you improve? And I think from an ability standpoint, 49ers have some really good things with these guys. But yeah, shout out to my guy Jesse in the chat. He says Dee Winters over pursues and misses tackles. He did so in college. Just needs to clean it up while still playing fast. I hope he develops into a really good player. I think he can. Heck yeah, I think he's there. Hey, and here's the one thing. When we talk about playing fast, maybe over pursuing. I can teach someone to tone it down, right? I can teach someone to, hey, let's be a little bit more patient and then trigger, right? So we have better angles. It is hard to tell somebody to pick up that pace. It's hard to tell somebody to turn it up. They might just not have it, right? So I also think that, and again, not saying that you're wrong. I think that, try to figure out how to word this. I think that it's easy to say at times that I could point out that he over pursued, but there's so many instances of him not over pursuing, like of using that ability that sometimes may cause him to over pursue and like making a play. But there were a couple times here, like maybe the angle was wrong. There was a big play on their second drive where he starts to come this way. Then he wasn't able to change direction, and they had an explosive play. So there are some of those things, and those things can be cleaned up as simple as just having better eye discipline. All right, is it time, y'all? Is it time to give away the Christian McCaffrey jersey? So here we go. This is what I want y'all to do right now. If you have an Underdog Fantasy username, go ahead right now and put it in the chat. Underdog Fantasy. You have an Underdog Fantasy username. Put the Underdog Fantasy username in the chat. We are giving away the Christian McCaffrey jersey right now. Let's go. So you want the Christian McCaffrey jersey? Spam your username. Spam it. I'm gonna give you guys, I don't know, a couple minutes. I would type it as many times as you can. Yeah. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I'm seeing all the Underdog Fantasy usernames going in right now. If you don't have it, promo code Crocky. You got like 2 minutes to get set up. Here's the link. Let's see what lucky 49er fan is going to get this Christian McCaffrey jersey. That boy Mac. Okay. Mars 1122. Winston JM617. Yeah. Oh, I see him. And all I'm going to do is just scroll through, close my eyes, scroll through. Underdog Fantasy promo code Crocky. Are you guys ready? Shall I wait one more minute? Everybody get their usernames in there. Everybody spamming it. I would just copy paste and just keep hitting it. There we go. Gap 82. He got it down. That's what I would do. Copy paste, post. And make sure you guys hit that like button and the subscribe button. All right, here we go. Who is going to get Christian? Well, you know what? Even before I get that, here's the link if you want to come on and talk live. We got about 10 minutes for people to come on live. You know, one cool thing about having your own house. My stepdad, he's flying in from Atlanta, and he was gonna go stay at my grandparents. I'm like, bro, I got a spare bedroom. Just come here. Got the plug for you. You know what I'm saying? Get the woo woo. You feel me? I have a shot ready for you when you get here. Let's go. All right. So my stepdaddy's coming. That's what's up. All right. I put the link in the chat for anybody that wants to come on live. Here we go. We got Roscoe's. Roscoe's, what up, man?
What's up, Crock?
Are you ready for this jersey giveaway?
I mean, I put in some funny names, but nah, I don't need no jersey. Yeah, do the giveaway. I want to see who's gonna win.
All right, here we go. We got the jersey giveaway. Christian McCaffrey autographed. Even got the little official seal on there. It was a gift to me, but now it's gonna be a gift to y'all. So here we go. I'm gonna close my eyes. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know if I'm scrolling too far up, too far down. I don't know. Am I going too far down? Am I going too far up? I don't know. Make sure I'm still in the right area. Okay. 3, 2, and do a countdown, Chris. Do a countdown.
3, 2, 1. Hold on, drum roll.
Okay.
All right, check.
Did I click a name?
Yeah, click a name.
Big Heck 92. Big Heck 92. Big Heck 92 is the winner. Big Heck 92 is the winner. Hey, Big Heck, go in there. Go ahead. DM me on Twitter. All right. Oh, you might not be able. Tag me on Twitter. All right. Tag me on Twitter. I'm trying to figure out how to get this to him. I mean, how to get his address. All right. Tag me on Twitter. I don't know if you're gonna be able to DM me. Tag me on Twitter, and I will. And then give me the address, and I'll get that sent out to you today.
Congrats. Congrats, Big Heck.
Big Heck. I do got a little something. You gotta clean. I don't know what this. There's a little. You can't really see it, but there's like a couple little specks of something on there, and I don't want to mess it with it. Trying to clean. See that? I don't want to mess with it. Trying to clean that off. So you're gonna have to clean that part. But aside from that, you good. You good.
Wow.
You good. All right. You good. So Big Heck. Make sure you hit me on Twitter. Just tag me. Crock, I won the jersey. Give me my mother effing jersey. And I'll be like, all right, send me your address. I'm going to DM you so I can get your address. That was pretty cool. All right, Here we go. For the second giveaway, we're giving away an Eric Crocker jersey. No, I'm joking. I ain't giving away one of those yet. But congrats, Big Heck. DM me on Twitter or tag me on Twitter, then DM me. Anyways, Chris, Roscoe's, what's good? Oh, congratulations, Big Heck. Congratulations.
Yeah, so great breakdown of Dee Winters. I'm excited for the young guy. I'm excited for the Niners game on Sunday. I mean, anytime the Niners play football, I love it. So I'm excited for that. I like what I see from the young guys. Again, as I say, let the rookies grow. So they're gonna make mistakes. I mean, he's not a rookie, but Persal, Puni, all of them, Mustafa. I think they're all going to contribute early, and we just got to live with the mistakes that they make. but I'm excited. I'm excited for this season. I'm excited for some foosball. And yeah, man. Yeah, it's Friday. It's lit. What's up, Crock? Over here in the
Yeah,
chair right now.
obviously
Get
we
ready
got
for
caught
some
up
food.
in the uh we got caught up in the film and all that, but I didn't even get to really get to Mustafa. I didn't really get to uh Ronaldo Green and some of the things I saw on film for them. But I am excited to watch them heading into this week though.
I mean, but just focusing on one player at a time is better than just because we can't all retain all this information. So, okay, you went over Dee Winters. We see where he kind of messed up at, and then we seen where he excelled at. So I think that's perfect. Maybe just one player each week we can break down, and yeah, I like it like that instead of multiple players. And you got to remember all of this stuff. So, nah, that was a great breakdown of Dee Winters. I love what you show. And on the past one, I mean, it looked like he got a little greedy because he followed the quarterback and he thought the quarterback was going to throw. He thought he was about to get a pick, and then he
Yeah,
was like, "Oh no, oh snap, got to get back." But that's
yeah.
what Bill Belichick says: do your job. Pay attention to what your assignment is, what you say, alignment, assignment, technique, because. I mean, if you're not lined up right or if you're not doing your assignment right, it can mess up the whole flow of the defense. So, like I said, I'm definitely excited for that. I did watch the Diamador Lenore interview with Richard Sherman. Did you watch that?
I have not watched that yet.
Really good. And there's one thing stood out to me is when he talked about how, and it's another player, which I spoke to you about this. I told you I think it was more players than Shanahan or anything with the whole Wilkes thing. Is he was like, hey, Nick Sorensen is somebody who already knew the system. He knew what we like to do. He was like, he likes to drop. I mean, let the front four rush, and then we cover coverage in the back. And he said, and it's really hard to like. He was like, you really got to pick us apart, on every area of the defense if you're gonna go down and pass on us. So I really enjoyed that part, but it also told me the players just was not comfortable with Steve. They were not comfortable with what Steve Wilkes liked to do, and they liked
My
him.
only pushback on that is most coaches would love to rush for and sit back and play coverage. But if you're not getting the proper pass rush, it's hard to do that. And we have Nick Bosa, who heading into the seat, like he was terrific still, but he wasn't like MVP Bosa that
Yeah,
you
I
kind of needed
understand.
to overcome maybe a lack of pass rush on the other side, right? Like the other edge rusher was Drake Jackson for half the season. Like if I'm not getting pass rush productivity out of the others, and Nick Bosa is not quite himself, then I have to try to bring pressure, and that does make it a little bit more difficult on guys on the back end. But this is something I've kind of been forced to do because of the lack of pass rush productivity on a consistent basis. So now again, I'm not saying that's necessarily the case. I'm just kind of playing devil's advocate with why
No,
maybe
I
they
I
think
I,
they're different.
I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying because I can go game by game and tell you exactly, and you are correct. But I don't know. It's just the way the players felt. The players felt they just didn't feel as comfortable with Wilkes, and it shows. And I think that's why Shanahan made the decision. I think it was
Yeah,
more players centered than it was Shanahan decision centered.
yeah. I can't
All
wait
right,
to
Croc.
listen to that though.
All right, Croc, man. Appreciate you letting me on. Shout out to the listeners. Hopefully y'all get that win on next week against.
Yeah, we got a scrimmage tonight, man. Hey, if you're in the 209, slide through. We got a scrimmage at Stag. I mean, it's Stag and like Sierra from Antigua. We're gonna kick their ass. But um like I'm like not I'm not it's not that I'm not looking forward to it. It's just we're not on the same level. So it's like, all right, we just go in and just kick these teams' ass and then like what do we get out of it? So I have to find like little things to push my kids and like drive them to do certain other things at like a high level, right? Like I'm gonna be
Yeah.
on them. Like they're probably gonna get the most intense version of me because what our expectations are in comparison to like maybe the guys that we're playing against. So they're gonna get intense Crocky tonight for sure. But
Before
hey, if y'all in the 209 area, man, slide through, man. Stag High School. I think we start at like 6 p.m. So man,
before
come
I
through.
before I leave, what are your expectations for the team this year?
Oh man, I mean, they break down the huddle saying state. Now, realistically, is that my expectations for this? That's my expectation for next season because we're really young. We're really young, but we're really talented, and a lot of our core players, like they'll all be back next year. So like, I think that's something we need to build towards. But hey, like let's get out the second round, and that's been a tough thing for us getting out the second round.
Oh, lastly, he also talked about how he felt he should have been in the slot in the Super Bowl.
Right.
Did you see that part?
I haven't watched that at all.
Oh man, it's a clip going around Twitter. He talked about how he actually went up to Wilkes and said, "Hey, I think I should be playing the slot this game because that's what the Chiefs." He said the Chiefs didn't have no dynamic outside receivers, and mostly what they like to do is hash in the hashes.
Okay. Yeah.
And
Okay. Yeah, they like to hit those seams.
against
Well, all right. I'm Roscoe. Chris, I'm gonna get to Eric before we get out of here in a few minutes, man. I appreciate you calling in. All right. I can't even hear him now. All right, Eric, we in the chat. Hey, Big Heck, I see that you said you try to DM me. I knew it wouldn't allow you to DM me. So tag me on Twitter. Like, just go tag me, like, just create a Croc, I won, and then tag me, and I will 100% see that. E, what up, man?
How you doing, bud?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Doing all right. Actually, I'm a big time Seattle, Seattle guy, but I'm also not a trash talking guy. So, mad respect to you guys. You guys are a great team.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, for the 49ers, I think right now, you know, I guess you are a great team. If I'd say very, very good team. But there, for a team that does have as high expectations, I feel like this offseason has been a little weird, a little wonky.
Yeah,
It's been a little weird, a little wonky.
yeah. I tell you, probably the one guy I'm most excited about on San Fran is Cody Swader. I like him a lot.
Mm, yeah,
Hopefully, he gets better the next game because he needs to do better.
yeah, no, definitely, definitely. So what are your expectations for the squad this year?
For game plan, I'm just hoping that you guys make it far. Might even win the Super Bowl. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of tough to tell about like
Right.
what. Yeah, it's. But I'm also pretty sure that when it's you see Seattle and San Fran, I don't really. I mean, honestly, I'm worried about those games because I know what you guys can do to us.
Yeah, I think they're gonna be. I think they're gonna be good games. I think divisional games are always. And I'm gonna get you out of here, Eric. I appreciate the phone call. Um, so you have a great day. But the game between I think anytime it's a divisional opponent, whether it's the Seahawks, Rams, Cardinals, you do expect them to be fairly, physical, aggressive, challenging, competitive, and I wouldn't expect anything less this year, especially from Seattle. They got the new coaching staff. He's coming over from a great organization. This is more of a defensive-minded guy. I'm curious to see how he really does things with Seattle. But now I'm excited to see Seattle this year. I think they're gonna be solid. I think it'll be solid. All right, let's see. Oh no, I still ain't been tagged by my dog. Let's see. Big Heck. Did you DM me or did you tag me on Twitter? Cause I don't see no I don't see I don't see anything from you. Now I'm gonna stop the stream until I get your a tweet from you. Cause if I can't see you, I don't know how to. So Big Heck, you better figure it out. Figure out how to tweet me so I get this to you. Because if not, I gotta figure out a way to get your address somehow so I can send this to you. So just tweet me, tag me in the tweet, Crocky209, so we can get this situated, or somebody else gonna get this jersey. Come on, man. Come on. All right. I'm gonna get out of here. Big Heck, tweet me, Crocky209, and yeah, we'll get that shipped out. Everybody else, man, I appreciate you guys for tuning in, having great conversation. We'll be back Monday. 49ers, they play Sunday evening, 5 p.m. Pacific time, I believe. They play Saints. Oh, I did get somebody that said, Crock, flying in from New Orleans. Which airport to fly into? Definitely San Jose. San Jose Airport. San Jose Airport, for sure. Sometimes Oakland and San Francisco might be cheaper, but yeah, sometimes Oakland and San Francisco are cheaper. You could also fly into those. It ain't like it's a crazy drive. Millie Rock said, I'll send the tweet right now. But Big Heck, I don't see it. Is anybody else seeing his tweet to me? I don't see it. Okay, this is what we do. Big Heck, what is your Twitter name? What's your Twitter name? That's how we're gonna do it. And then I'll DM you. I need a shave. All right, that's a crazy Twitter name. Hold on. HVALLADAREZI. All right, here we go. Let's see if I can find you here. Just gonna make sure, man, I'm a man of the people. That ain't even popping up nothing. Hold on. Are you sure, bro? Oh, I got you. Hector. Now I'm about to DM you. All right, Hector, you get that DM from me? All right. Now we clear. I'll see y'all Monday. Peace.